If you worry about capsizing when sea kayaking, you may be thinking of your kayak as just another boat. In this video, you will learn a very easy position that makes capsizing almost irrelevant, at least in most conditions. You may fear capsizing when paddling in waves, or maybe you don't edge much when making a turn. Maybe you're not as graceful as you'd like to be because of it. When we fear capsizing, we just don't have the same peace of mind or elegance. I'm Paulo, and this is Dancing with the Sea. It's for those of us who want more ease and finesse, and less feeling like it's hard and I don't feel safe. The kayak is not a tool to help you conquer. It's to show us that we belong to nature. If you secretly wish you could do the balance brace, but think, I'm not flexible enough, or I'm too old to learn new tricks, or it's too hard, it would take years to learn, you'll be happy to hear about what the research department of Dancing with the Sea has been up to. When you have the flexibility for this, it's easy. As of the making of this video, we have a pilot program experimenting with body movements to unlock the range of motion you need specifically for doing the balance brace. And the results so far are very promising. This is me at the beginning of a session, and this is my range of motion at the end. In one short session. How is that even possible without doing any stretching? The new balance brace lesson will be added to the course Body Wisdom for Kayaking. If you want to know more about this course, just click on the link in the description below. It's a course that's included with the Dancing with the Sea Club membership. You can find out more about it at dancingwiththesea.com. Here's why you may want to learn the balance brace. It's the position you want to get into automatically as soon as you know you're going in the water. It's a lot more relaxing than being underwater setting up for a roll. If you don't learn this before rolling, you may find you need to use force and coordination, and your roll probably won't be very reliable. A lot of people think that this is an advanced technique that requires a lot of talent, but actually if you have a good fit with your kayak and some flexibility, for most people it's quite easy. The position is simple. Lay on the water on your back and tilt the kayak upright so it doesn't push you underwater. To be able to rotate enough, you need to let your upper thigh move back and your lower thigh move forward. Your lower leg will bend and put pressure on the thigh brace. You will use that pressure on the thigh brace to tilt the kayak upright. The other leg can be relaxed, or it can help by putting pressure on the bottom of the kayak. Just play with it and see what works for you. If you can't get your back flat on the water, it's probably because you're not rotating enough inside your kayak. Try loosening your foot pegs and see if that helps you get more rotation. If you don't get your back flat on the water, you won't have enough flexibility to tilt the kayak upright enough, and it'll push you underwater. Think of taking up space on the water with your back. If you don't have a good fit with your kayak, you'll find out right away. You may feel like you will fall out if you rotate that much. If so, you may require more support from your thigh braces. And as you slide up on the back deck, focus on arcing more and putting more pressure on the thigh brace. You may find that it makes it smoother. Practice this motion until it's nice and easy. What you don't want to do is sit up as you slide your back over the rear deck. This will pull you back in the water. Even if your kayak has a high rear deck, you can still arc your back as much as it will allow you. This will keep your head as low as possible for as long as possible. It can still feel easy. You also want to make sure you don't unrotate as you come up. Notice that I have more of my body weight out of the water, and it's preventing me from tilting the kayak upright. When you stay rotated, you have more flexibility and you can keep your body weight in the water for longer. As you become comfortable in the balance brace position, you will find yourself automatically taking that position anytime you hit the water. This is the most stable position when you're out of the water. This is the most stable position when you're in the water. With some mindful practice, it'll become very easy to lay on the water and come back up again. You may even be able to relax and stretch yourself when you're on a longer paddle. You will feel a lot more confident in rough water knowing that even if you did go over, it's still no big deal. If you like this video and you want to learn more techniques that give you ease and finesse with your kayak, then go to dancingwiththesea.com or click the link in the description below. Thanks for watching.